Now, one of the things about the ancient Greeks is that they lived in a time, they operated at a time before the onset of disciplinarity. Now, we said earlier about disciplinarity that one of the high point and goal of disciplinarity is the production of docile and obedient bodies. Like you'll find your own bodies to be by the time you're done at duty. Docile and obedient bodies that can be absorbed by the disciplinary apparatuses out there, or even within here. Otherwise, you remain indigestible. One of the hallmarks, on the other hand, of the ancient Greek society is that they produce citizens capable of putting themselves at the center of their own decision-making. Which is why, in Aristotle's account of the practices of the virtues, as you'll find it described in the Nicomachean Ethics, the high point and goal of every practice of the virtues is the operation of the will, the will. Anything which is not voluntary is not a practice of the virtues. Nowadays, we give a golden award to people after 50 years, di ba? 50 years of service. But what do the 50 years of service basically mean? 50 years of what? Saying yes to the boss? Yeah, that's what you get your award for. 50 years of saying yes to the boss. Otherwise, you won't get anything. You'll probably get kicked out in your 8th year. But in the ancient Greek community, people, they all, in a sense, aim for glory. They aim to become outstanding. Not because they wanted to self-aggrandize, not because they wanted to promote themselves, but because they wanted to give good example. Become a hero, and in that way, become a focal point for others to look at, to discover the hero in themselves. That's why the ancient communities were all heroic societies. The Greeks, the Romans, and the Christians, they were heroic societies. The early Christians, the martyrs, for example, great fathers of the church. The point precisely was to become outstanding so that others see in you a beacon by which you become outstanding themselves.